Hi, my name is Vibeke and welcome to Diving Ducks Crochet. Today I'm going to show you yet another scarf tutorial, and if you want to see all my other scarves, then go ahead and check out the playlist on my channel page.
So today I want to show you how to crochet this granny cowl, and this is actually very easy, and this is so beautiful with all these magic colors. I will show you from the beginning to the end exactly how to do this, and you can do this cowl only by following this tutorial. If you prefer a written pattern, I will leave a link, a link for that below. So let's begin. First, a little about the materials. I've used this beautiful horizon yarn from Hobby. And you can see all the info right here. This is a lightweight 3, so it's a little bit thin, and this recommends a 4mm hook, and it's called Horizon. I will write down in the description how much yarn you will need for this. Then I've used a 4mm crochet hook, and some scissors, and a tapestry needle. So first we begin with a slip knot. And then we chain 8. So 1, 2, 8. Then we do 1 single crochet in each chain. First, skip this first one, do a single crochet in the second, and then do 1 single crochet all the way across. You should have 7 single crochet when you're across. And that's the first row. Then you chain 1 and turn, and then you skip the first one, move on to the second, and back loop single crochet. So insert the hook through the back loop of the stitch and single crochet. And in the next, back loop, single crochet. And then you just continue repeating this row over and over. When you make it to the end, you chain 1 and turn, skip your turning chain, and then move back and forth with back loop single crochet in every stitch. When I'm done with that, I have about 57 centimeters, and I will now crochet along the edge of this brim. So let's see. I will make 1 row of single crochet along this edge to begin with. So first I chain 1, and then I insert my hook in between these two bumps. So this is a bump, you see, and in between the bumps I will make a single crochet, and in these bumps I will do a single crochet. So here, 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 so 1 for each row. So just insert the hook and yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 for the first one. And in this one, you just push in your hook and single crochet. And in the next one, just push in the hook in between these two bumps and single crochet. And then in this next one, push in your hook and single crochet. Find your next one, push in, single crochet. Continue like this all the way across until you have 1 single crochet in each row. And when we're all the way across, you should have 117 single crochet. Now we will chain 3 and turn. So 1, 2, 3, and then we will turn the whole thing and begin working the other way. First, we skip the 3 chains we just did. So 1, 2, 3, skip these 3 chains, move on to the 4th stitch and do 2 double crochet in this 4th stitch. So yarn over, skip 3 chains, insert the hook in the 4th one, yarn over and pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and do another double crochet in the same stitch again. So now we have a chain 3 and 2 double crochet in the same stitch. Now we skip the next 2 stitches. So find your next 2 stitches, skip them, and work 3 double crochet in the 3rd stitch. So just yarn over, skip 2 stitches, insert the hook in the third one and double crochet, and then do another 2 double crochet in the same stitch, and then again skip the next 2 stitches down here and work 3 double crochet in this next one. So just yarn over, skip 2 stitches, insert in the next, and double crochet 3 times in the same stitch. So 3 double crochet in the same stitch, and then it'll begin to look like this. So you are working in clusters of 3 double crochet with 2 stitches in between. Just keep doing this all the way across. And when you finished row 2, it looks like this. Now I will skip the 2 stitches out here at the end, and in this chain all the way at the edge, all the way out here, I will finish with 1 double crochet. So you have the final cluster of 3, then you skip 2 stitches, and then in this final chain all the way out here at the end, you will do 1 double crochet. So just insert the hook in this chain and finish with 1 double crochet. And then it looks like this. Now I chain 3 to turn. So 1, 2, 3, and then I turn the whole thing and work the other way. And this chain 3 counts as the first double crochet, and we will do another 2 double crochet into this gap. So just yarn over, insert the hook directly into this huge gap in between the stitches, and double crochet into this, and do another double crochet directly into this. So now you have your first cluster of 3 double crochet up here, and then you just continue with 3 double crochet in each of these gaps. So in each of these gaps you do 3 double crochet. So just yarn over, insert the hook in the next gap, and double crochet. Then another double crochet directly into the gap, and again directly into the gap. Then you find your next gap over here, and you just continue, yarn over, and insert the hook in the gap, and double crochet. And again 3 double crochet in this gap. Continue all the way across with 3 double crochet in each gap. And that's row 3. So now I have 1, 2, 3 rows. And to finish this row 3, you have this final cluster, and you will finish with 1 double crochet in this chain all the way out here. So just yarn over and then find your chain all the way at the end and finish with 1 double crochet. So it looks like this. So you have all these clusters, and then you finish with 1 double crochet all the way out here. Then you chain 3 to turn the work. So 1, 2, 3, then turn the whole thing around. And then these 3 chains count as the first double crochet. Then work another 2 double crochet into this space. And then work another 3 double crochet in the next space, and 3 double crochet in the next space. So just continue repeating this step again and again, just 3 double crochet in each space, and finish with 1 double crochet all the way at the end when you make it to the end, and then chain 3 and turn, and then repeat the same step again and again. I continued until I liked the height of my cowl, and it is 26 centimeters tall, measuring from the bottom of the brim and up until here. So now we have a cowl, and I want to add a brim on the top like I have on the bottom as well. So I will continue from here and zoom in a little bit. And then we started with a chain 8 on the bottom, so we will again chain 8 up here. So just yarn over, pull through 8 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then we create 1 single crochet in every chain. First skip the first one, then do a single crochet in the next, all the way to the bottom until you have 7 single crochet because you skipped the first one. And now I did 7 single crochet. So now I will do 1 slip stitch in the next stitch down here on the base of the cowl. So do a slip stitch in the next one. Whoops. Oh, shit. And then a slip stitch in the next one. So now I turn the work, and then I will work my way up along this edge again. First you skip the 2 slip stitches, move on to the 3rd stitch up here, and do a back loop single crochet in this. So skip your 2 slip stitches, insert the hook in the back loop of the next stitch, and single crochet. And then continue with 1 back loop single crochet all the way to the top. And that's 7 back loop single crochet. Now I chain 1, and then I turn, skip the turning chain, move on to the next, and back loop single crochet. Back loop single crochet all the way to the bottom. And again, that's 7 back loop single crochet. Then you find your next stitch on the bottom right here. That's this one. Insert the hook in the next stitch down here at the base and slip stitch. And then a slip stitch in the next one. Then you turn. Then you skip your 2 slip stitches, move on to the 3rd stitch and back loop single crochet. And 1 back loop single crochet all the way to the top again. So you are working on the top of the cowl. I can just zoom out a bit so you can see the whole picture. We added a brim down here, and now we are adding a brim on the top as well. So just work your way back and forth. Remember, pin it down with slip stitches on the base, and then back and forth until you are all the way at the other end. So when we're done with both brims, we are now ready to sew it up. So take a good amount of yarn and cut it, and then pull this hook all the way through like that, and then find your tapestry needle, and then we can sew it together. So take both ends, take them together so you have your whole thing like this, and make sure the edges are even on top of each other like this. Sorry. So you have the edge straight out here, and then you sew the edges together all the way to the top. So just with the tapestry needle, sew it together all the way to the top. Once you're done and you weaved in your end, you can now cut the yarn, and then you can turn it around and have the right side out, and then you have your cowl. And that's it. So I hope you found this tutorial easy to follow. If you did, please press thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I hope to see you again soon. Bye!